Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you guys how I turn nano rings into eye tips. Excuse me. So a lot of people order hair, you use your nano rings, you know, here and there. You might wear them, you take them off, and wear and tear on the rings can cause the actual ring to break off of the hair. So then you're just stuck with hair and you don't have anything to attach it to. So one, you can repair it, or you can turn them into eye tips. So today I'm gonna show you how to turn them into eye tips because I forgot my actual beads at the shop. But before we get into the video, if you are new, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Don't forget that bell. If you are not new, thank you so much for returning to see what I'm up to. So I ordered, or I had, two tubes. This is a hot tube, and then I have the hot plate. So this, you pour the beads inside and then it melts it. So it turns it into like a liquid consistency so that you will be able to have some loose glue to put around the hair. I can also show you guys how you take hair from either a wig or some tracks and turn them into eye tips. But today we're gonna stick with the eye tips from nano rings. So these are the keratin beads. You have the yellow ones and you have the clear ones. I will put each one in the description section, blah blah, so you can see the difference. These are the nano rings. So the nano rings come pre-looped. So this is called a pulley. A pulley is what is on the nano rings when you order it. So you don't have to worry about how you're gonna connect it to your hair. It's already ready. So you pull your hair through this nano ring, and that's how you attach your hair. Then once you pull your hair all the way through, you get this tool and you clamp it together, and that's what keeps it on your. Okay, so let me show you. So you section off a piece of hair, right? This is the loop. You put your hair through the loop and you pull. It has a pulley on it. So this plastic piece is called a pulley. And you pull your hair through it. So if your hair is too thick, it won't allow you to pull it through because some of the holes are really, really small. So you have to make sure whenever you get ready to pull it through that you don't have too much hair. And then you slide it up, find your hair, push it up, right? But you want to leave a little space in between because it can be too tight and it'll hurt. At the very top of the rings is hair. So you got hair, I broke a nail today. So you got hair and then the ring and then hair. So if it's too close, it's hair, but you still don't want it like too close to where you can't move it. You want to leave a little space. Then you get this tool and you clamp it together. So that's what holds it together. But then this also has different holes. 1, 2, 3 holes. You can find the hole. But since I don't have a mirror and I can't see, I can just put it in between the pliers if I can feel it. Apply a little bit of pressure and that opens it up for you to be able to slide it back off. It's real simple. But after a few times of clamping and opening and clamping and opening, it'll either break or it can slide off of the hair, and then you stuck with hair and no metal ring around it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to turn this piece of hair that you now no longer can use because it doesn't have the piece on it to keep it clamped to your hair. You can turn it into eye tip. So let me take this off so you guys can see. So I'm pulling the hair together, trying to separate it from the metal piece. This, I wouldn't order these. You see how they slide? That's aggravating when you're trying to work. but the tool is so thin, if you take it off, it's not comfortable to work with. So if you see these, don't get them. Just get the full metal. I have that at the shop, but I keep these at home. Just get the full metal one. But I'm trying to get this ring off. Okay, see, after a couple times of closing it and opening it, it's breaking off. So that's what happens when you use it. Use them and take them off. Use them and take them off. Use them and take them off. And then eventually it just breaks. So now you're stuck with just a piece of hair with nothing on it. So now I'm gonna take this hot tool only because it already has glue on it. And I'm gonna make it hot. So once it heats up, I can roll it. Guess what? It's an I-tip. See how I just turned that from a nano ring to an I-tip. So with the I-tip, you would have to have beads. I will also put the beads in the description section. So you can take those beads, you take your hair, you put it on this tool. It looks like a crochet hook, but it's small like this, but this isn't it, but it's a small crochet hook. You put the beads on them. You take the beads, you slide them onto your hair. Once the bead is on your hair, you take an I-tip, you put it in between that bead, and then you get this and you clamp it. And once you clamp it, it's on. Again, I have to make another video to show you guys that, but I just want to take out the time because a lot of people have been asking me about how do you fix a broken nano ring. Should I show you guys another one? And make sure that it's covered. So because it has it up there already, it's just making it hot. And then you roll it. So you make sure it's not too hot to the touch, but that's how you turn it into I-tips. So you went from a nano ring to an I-tip. So do not throw these away. If they break, that's fine. You don't want to throw them away. See? So they're very strong. You don't have to worry about them shedding. To an I-tip. So do not throw these away. I'll make another video showing you how to make I-tips from tracks. And then I can show you how to repair the nano rings and just have the ring back around it. So you can still pull your hair through the middle of it. It's so many different creative ways that you can do your hair. They have come up with so many different tools that you can use. And it's all about creativity. Everything that you do in the game of cosmetology, it is all about creativity. Creativity and health. You have to make sure you maintain the integrity of the hair. You're not messing up the hair. You're not ripping up the hair. You're not damaging. Pretty much do and try anything you want to. It's no right or wrong. The only things that require you to follow specific instructions is when you're dealing with chemicals. The chemist took the time out to make these particular products, so you have to use the steps with each product that you use. Color, relaxer, the perm, biolage perms, curls. You can't skip steps when it comes to a chemical. However, whenever you are doing natural hair, you're doing quick weaves, sew-ins, nano rings, microlinks, I-tips. There are so many K-tips. There's so many other tips and I-tips, microlinks, and other ways that you can add hair without it being from your scalp. But it's not a right or wrong way. We are creative and we create different ways. We create different things. And that's what a lot of people, you know, seem to realize. They feel like if someone uses a cap to do a quick weave, well, everybody needs to use a cap. Not necessarily so. What works for you works for you, or somebody else works for somebody else. As long as you're not tearing up the hair. But eye tips and nano rings, microlinks, whatever you want to call them, they are very different. You know, we have so many different ways of adding hair. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. See you in the next video.